Slaptail Squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you are a member of the Great Slaptail Nation, my nation. And who am I? I'm the Beaveman, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the Great Slaptail Nation Army, and also the world's greatest podcaster. Thank you, Norway. With me today, here live in the Beaver Den, with an ass so fine it'll make you want to violate the first commandment. However, she is the killer of boners. She's an energy vampire. She's the destroyer of fun and the least interesting person in the world with a heart-shaped ass. I give you the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
How are you today? I already know the answer to that question.
You want me to answer?
Sure, go ahead.
I want the majority of the world to go underwater.
What is with the
and
underwater
not come
thing?
up
It makes
again.
the least amount of sense of anything you've
I
ever
can't tell
said.
people to go kill themselves. That
Just
would
say
be
die.
bad.
Why don't you just say the human
sounds
race died
bad
out?
Too. I think go underwater because that's
Makes no sense.
leaves.
Literally makes no sense.
Why
You're
not?
wishing death. You're wishing death either way. Why
Not
beat
really.
around
What
the
about
bush?
submarines?
Because I feel like going underwater doesn't sound as mean.
It sounds stupid.
I like it.
I think it sounds
Good.
like the most ridiculous
Well, you
thing.
can
I've
go
ever heard.
underwater then.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be-
What if they're submarines?
They're not.
Okay, to be fair, I don't know submarines. However, I like to say, why don't you go dry up in a lake somewhere?
Also lame.
So, yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's fine.
My favorite is, why don't you go fuck your mother again?
Hiya.
Oh.
A classic
Ew.
from Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get the reference, but it makes sense.
Oh,
Well, that's a
one of the
good
greatest
movie.
insults of all time.
It's a good movie too. But yes, good
Stands the
insult.
test time. It stands the test of time, that insult. That insult got me in a lot of trouble in junior high.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, also with us today, all the way from his basement, where he's farting it up, getting older by the second, surrounding himself in what we call the hoarder's paradise. We give you the Rons. How you doing today,
Hey,
Rons?
wait, where am I?
That's like the gangster's
Oh,
paradise.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Hey, V-Man, how's it going? Love to see you. How you, Swan? Swan, I have a question. Why are you so fucking angry then?
I don't know. The world makes me angry, and I can't
No.
sleep. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and couldn't fall back asleep. That's been
You have
happening
that-
a lot lately.
You have to have a more demonic, lower guttural voice. The world makes me angry.
No, I think
You-
the cute voice works well.
Nah,
No?
it doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, no, it does. I mean, you say she's got an ass, that's so fine. Why not kill with it? So there you go.
Mm,
Voice works.
okay.
Okay. Well,
Anyways.
Anyways.
also with
Okay,
us
wait,
today.
wait, hold on. I have to bring back. I was watching listening to an old episode of the podcast, and Ron's farted on the microphone, and
I did?
thought, yeah,
Okay.
it was really funny because you're like, and we audibly heard it, and you're like, I can't control my farts. I was like, it was pretty.
Wow.
Okay.
It was
What?
really funny.
What an amazing story, Swan.
It was-
You are the master of humor.
It was. It was.
That's
super
why we
funny.
have you here.
Yeah, I figured.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to lighten it up for you.
Stop.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. This is some good stuff right now.
Steven, you need to make. Wait, we can't talk to you yet. Goodbye.
Also with us today, all the way from one of the lamest states in the United States, all the way from Indiana. He is the non-beard growing, non-walking the dog, Amish ginger potato, and one of Indiana's finest comedians, which means absolutely jack shit. I give you Stephen the Roll-On Ortiz.
You know, I'm not a can of antiperspirant. I don't roll on. Fuck is that?
You roll
It's
on.
old school.
We tell you to move, you roll on. Roll on with your bad self.
Roll out.
No.
Roll on, roll out, roll up,
Now
roll
you're a
down.
transformer. Roll out.
Oh, he wishes he was that cool.
I do wish I was that cool.
But
If
he's
I could be like, if I could be half the man Optimus Prime was, well, I guess I am half the man.
You got the wheels.
I do have the wheels.
Well, Optimus
Yeah.
Prime wasn't a man, so that's a really stupid thing to say, Steven. While you and Swan are already saying stupid shit.
We're just
How
wanting to
how
help
is he
you
not
out.
a man?
How is he a man?
He's a living, autonomous,
He's not a man,
intelligent
though.
being.
Not a man,
no,
you
he may be
Autobot.
sentient, but he's not a man.
Autobot, you
He's
doof.
not a,
What a doof.
He's a sentient
why
mechanical
are-
being.
Well, then why are there feminine robots and then masculine robots?
Okay,
Well,
so
that
we
doesn't
need
make
I
him a
asked the
male
Transformer fan
robot.
that. No, I asked the Transformer fan that. I said, "Why is there a female?" They did that for crowd pleasing because they were basically autonomous. I mean, no sexuality to them, and they had to appeal to the crowd, so they made a female.
Autonomous
Look,
doesn't
whatever,
mean,
man.
just if I may, autonomous doesn't mean have anything to do with sexuality.
No.
All right, fantastic.
You mean
Yeah,
androgynous?
Yeah, androgynous.
Androgynous or hydrogenous, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We know words.
We do know
I know
words.
words. Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you, Norway, for listening.
Again, still.
Every time I do that, though, that's when we go dropping ranks if I thank a country. But anyway,
Don't leave us, Norway.
don't leave us, Norway. Stop shoving your fat face, Steven. Mr. I don't eat. Every time I see you, you're
I
eating.
never eat.
Snacks.
What are you eating?
I got some snacks, you guys.
I don't eat, I snack.
Well, then you
So what are
probably
you snacking on?
snack a lot more than the rest of us consume.
My dinner, which was a medium fry from McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was his pre-dinner dinner.
No, that's literally just dinner.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not really hungry.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, maybe
And
your
then
ass
you're
will eat
gonna-
your stomach.
What are you drinking?
What does that have to do-
Coke. Then it's like 300 calories of Coke.
Unsweet tea.
Ugh.
All right. Moving on. No
Anyway.
one
Moving on.
cares.
No one cares.
No one cares about Steven's health. No one cares.
You brought it up.
No, I didn't.
No, he just wanted to berate you for eating.
Exactly. I don't know if you've listened to
Oh.
the. I don't know if you've read the deep AI comments about my character. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Siegel girl read it and she agrees with it.
Mhm. Did she listen to the last podcast? Is she angry? Does she hate me now?
No, she's just waiting to hear the sound effect.
Oh, we got to get it from her. She's the one who
He
makes
needs
the
to
sound
record
effect.
it and send it to us.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta
okay. Well, when next time she's here, I'll record her making sounds.
Not those sounds.
Yeah,
just a laugh. I mean, I guess it is the same sound.
That's when he shows his.
Yo.
That's when
Look
he
at that
shows his
Swan with the
penis.
good one. There you go. Okay, that was good.
Hmm.
I'll give you that one.
Well,
Okay.
first of all, Steven's no judge of comedy because he himself is not
That's-
funny.
that's not completely wrong, but we all have to admit that was pretty good, though.
I don't have to admit shit.
Wow, what a dick!
It's okay.
Have you not read the deep AI comics? Anyway, all right, there are three of us that got stories. Swan has her last segment today, so really it should be between Steven and I to go first, I think. What do you think, Steven? Doesn't matter what you think.
Sure.
Okay, and then I go second,
right.
and then either one of you go, and then I go again.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so Steven, rock, paper, scissors for it. Here we go.
Ready?
Remember, it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Swan's
Okay,
going to call it
ready?
out.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What? No, you waited,
That was
motherfucker.
like a whole
I
lot
did
of.
not.
You did too.
There was no
Okay,
delay.
guys,
There was
it's
no
fine.
delay
You
on
can
my
go
end.
first. He just really
Yeah,
wants
fine,
to go
fine,
first.
you go first
Go
then.
first. You're
All right,
first.
yeah, you
You
go
win,
first.
buddy. We'll give you like the
All right.
special Edwin.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let me. Steven, are you
Roll
prepared?
out.
Steven, that's my question. Steven, are you prepared?
Damn.
You sure? This time you got it. You got it down. You're ready to rock.
He's ready to rock. He's ready to roll.
All right, now Swan, pay attention to
Mhm.
how Steven and I do this, where we allow time for witty commentary.
I allowed time last time.
No,
and
you were like-
nobody freaking wittied.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, here we go. Key up, Steven. If I could get the producer
Producer,
to key up Steven's intro.
okay,
Thank
do it.
you. Everyone, be quiet. Thank you.
Since the dawn of early man, we have looked to the stars and wondered, are we alone? It's a question we still ask to this very day. And if you're wondering if we can answer that question for you, we can't, because our expert is just a wheelchair-bound Amish Potato. But hey, he's gonna give it a shot. He wishes he would get abducted, but I don't think that they can handle that kind of weight. You know, they have restrictions and weight limits for interstellar travel. But here to give you the scoop on all things
Extra.
terrestrial,
Extra.
terrestrial time with Steven, the sitcom, Ortiz.
Did you add a filter to your voice, or was that just your voice?
Oh, that's just me doing one of my voices.
Extra. That's what he sounds like.
Well, I didn't do it, but my wife did. Oh, gosh. Oh, my farts
Oh,
are so hot
man.
today. Today I've got such hot farts. You guys ever have hot farts? Mine are so hot today.
Spicy.
Oh God, it's
Spicy.
totally dropping. It's totally heating up my O-ring, and I don't like it.
That's so gross.
Anyway, Steven, your segment.
Anyway,
please.
That's the second time today I've heard an asshole referred to as an ovary.
Oh, really? Wow, synchronicity.
I know, weird, right?
what was the first time?
We were at work and one of our floats came in, which was really a coincidence that he's a float. And he shit like 5 times a day. And after the 5th time, he came out and he was walking funny. And he was like, Jesus Christ, guys, I think I blew out my O-ring. And I'm like, fucking, are you all right? He goes, not really. The poor kid's like 20 years old. I don't know why he's in so much pain and trouble right now.
He's
But
got IBS.
I think he has
He's got
IBS.
the Crohn's.
He also has the dashboard of his car decorated with bejewels that says passenger princess. So he's fucking weird.
Okay.
Yeah,
right
What is weird these
Whatever.
days?
To each his own.
Sure. Why not?
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Sure.
It's
Why
fine.
not? Stop selling, Steven. Do your segment.
Yeah.
Well,
Stop selling.
welcome to the extraterrestrial corner, guys. I got a
What?
bunch of news for you. And the first thing I wanted to cover is since August of 2025, there has been an uptick in sightings of USOs. So
USOs?
I mean, they
underwater
they have those at every airport, Steven.
underwater or unidentified submerged objects, right? So
Are these the people that Swan told them to go drown themselves?
Could be. I didn't
It-
tell them
it
to go
could
drown
be.
themselves. I just said go underwater. What they choose to do
USOs.
under there is their business.
I mean, that would happen to you if you were like going down on your wife who's pregnant and her water breaks, then you too would be under.
I mean,
lot.
realistically, if you're with some women in general, if you do your job right, you should be underwater.
That's
no,
pee.
that is piss,
That's
dude.
pee.
It's not
That is pee-pee.
completely pee. It's mostly pee.
Okay, so
You
any
want someone
amount of
pissing on you?
pee is still pee.
Look, hot's hot, man. I'm just.
You do know that whole squirting thing is piss.
I
right?
know it's.
That's
I
piss.
know it's mostly urine. Yeah.
You're talking to two people in the medical field, Steven. You can't win this fucking argument.
I'm not arguing anything. I'm just saying I enjoy it. I'm not saying anything else.
You enjoy someone
Not
pissing on you?
directly. I mean, I'm not like just laying on the floor being like, "Come piss on my face." Like that's weird. No, it's more like, if you're doing the job right and they just can't control it, it happens.
So they should be cool with it if you piss all over them.
I mean, she doesn't complain when I. Never
That's what
mind.
you're
Look,
When you dump on her
Well,
chest.
I mean,
You give her a Cleveland steamer?
Wait, you
I
gotta
don't
make,
make
You
on
gotta
her.
make?
No, that's disgusting.
So you
Oh
don't
my
give her a
God.
Cleveland steamer then?
No Cleveland steamers. No dirty Sanchez's. None of that shit. Okay, it's literally no shit. It's just
Yeah. Well,
There,
Hey.
he's okay with pee pee though.
Hey, how do you make a Jewish girl scream twice?
Oh no.
You fuck her on the ass and then wipe your dick on the curtains.
God, Jesus Christ.
Ayo, gross.
Oh.
Blech.
I did not write that joke. That is a Jackie
How
joke.
did we get
That's a
here
Jackie
from
joke.
UFOs?
Will you just tell your segment,
Yeah, let's
Steven?
talk about USOs.
Okay, since
That's right.
August
Yeah,
of 2025, the Enigma app, which is the #1 UFO reporting site in the world,
and I
Has
do have that app,
reported-
by the way.
same.
No one asked.
Good
Shut
for
the
you.
fuck
And
up.
they have
Good for
reported
you.
they have a report of more than 9,000 sightings within 10 miles of the United States shorelines on major bodies of water on both coasts and the Gulf of Mexico or America, whichever one of that you fall on. They couldn't even say it with a straight face. So
Yeah,
stupid.
go from Mexico, assholes.
Anyways, but it's also raising security concerns, though, as it was brought up last week during the latest UAP hearing with Congress, which is the whole thing we're going to talk about here in a second, anyway. But the biggest thing is these are being reported around naval bases, in particular, and also nuclear sites that are near the coast.
Nuclear.
Nuclear
Nuclear.
sites, you say?
Nuclear,
Nuclear?
yeah, nuclear.
Nuclear. Yeah, I know.
He
No, I
practiced
didn't.
that
I
for
said
you.
it right
You, like,
the
had-
last time I was here. You were the one that was like nuclear.
That's because Nolan says it wrong.
He's like the smartest dumb
Anyway.
guy I know.
Anyways,
I love you, Nolan. Don't hurt me. Anyways, additionally, 150 of these objects were reportedly seen either hovering above or entering or even emerging from the water.
Mhm.
The two states with the highest coastal populations, California and Florida, were some of the highest with as high as 389 reported sightings in one day. Generally grouped in one area, meaning there was more than one person seeing these things at a time. And if you go to their app, when you look at these sightings, you can see any photos and videos that people caught and uploaded. So it's pretty neat, but it's growing concerns because ever since the drone fiasco in New Jersey, you know, the coastal states are in general, coastal countries in general are on a bit of high alert because the UK is going through their drone crisis currently. So yeah, man. So I don't know what you guys think, but I fully believe the oceans are full of shit we don't know about. I mean,
Well, duh.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying. I mean,
yeah.
the fact that so little of it's been explored. I mean, I would be more shocked to find aliens anywhere else besides there. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, they might
would
not be
I
aliens.
mean,
they might be.
so-
they might be
Yeah, they might not be
terrestrial and
aliens.
just
They-
never have come up.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
I mean, especially if the deeper parts of the ocean. I mean, so we've polluted everything that we can pollute, but the world is primarily water. So we haven't polluted all the water, so they have plenty of place to be. But I would still be afraid of that. What's it called? That guy. The
Jacques
Yeah.
Cousteau?
no, he's long dead. The guy who's
Carl Sagan.
oh God, Aquaman's
Oh,
brother.
fuck.
That guy. Who's gonna create a tsunami
Yeah,
and put
I know what
garbage
you're
all
talking
over
about,
the
yeah.
planet. Yeah, that guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that dude.
So here's a conspiracy theory on that.
Mhm,
Do you think a lot of our technology from alien species might be from those living underwater?
Well, that's where I was kind of getting to this next thing, which was this UAP hearing that happened last week, because NASA and the supposed UFO organizations within the US government have said that they contradict themselves regularly. This last time they are quoted as saying that they have craft that are not from anybody here. They claim to have there are reports of bodies, but then NASA and some of these other organizations come forward and say there's no proof of extraterrestrial life. Which makes me wonder, maybe they're not lying. Maybe these sightings and this activity and everything isn't extraterrestrial. It's subterranean or, underwater.
Okay.
okay, or maybe they're just saying there's no proof of
Okay, well-
extraterrestrial life because it's dead. So they're just using that verbiage, that technicality. It's not alive anymore, so it's not life.
You might be
It's
right.
dead.
Well, we already have proof of extraterrestrial life anyway, even if it's not on this planet. Organisms, bacteria. all that
Okay,
good
well,
stuff.
yes, but it's silly to me that they come out and say certain things and then 5 minutes later they'll completely contradict what they
They're
say.
fucking morons.
So
Well, yeah, they are.
other
And they-
than what the big man just said, them being morons, why do you do you think they contradict themselves as not to start a mass panic?
There would be no mass panic.
There's not going to be mass
So
panic
we are-
because
So distracted by everything else and so stupid that they could show up tomorrow and people are like, yeah, cool. They're going to be right there with their phone, be like, hi, they just landed. Check me out. Like and subscribe. And then
Right,
hopefully
it's-
they get
that's-
blasted.
that's how it seems to always go. I mean, they've said the government, when they came out and said we have videos of UFOs invading, and even last week they showed a video of a UFO being hit with a missile, and the object keeps going, and the pieces that flew off of the object followed the object, and the government released that video. So it's just really weird that they say there's no evidence of extraterrestrial life, but then they show us all these videos, not all, but they show us a small number of videos that are compelling, show us something weird that's not
What
normal.
part of those
It's
videos
not-
do you think are cleaned up or sanitized for the American or the people out there?
Most of them are not sanitized per se, but they are, well, I guess they're sanitized, but they're mostly just cut down in length. They don't show the entirety of the video. The Tic Tac video, I think was originally like 4.5 minutes. They cut it down to 90 seconds. The the Nimitz video was another one that was 6 or 7 minutes, and they cut it down to about 60 or 45 seconds is what they cut that to. This most recent one, I think, was close to 5 minutes long, and they cut it down to about 2 minutes. But it shows the impact of the missile. Everything falls off. And then not everything, but pieces kind of fly off of it. But the object never slows down or stops. It takes
I
the
don't
impact.
understand why
and
we
goes.
shoot at this shit. Why do we shoot at this shit?
That's well,
It
and
makes
that's
no sense
that's-
to me.
I understand why we shoot at it because we're.
I don't.
Oh yeah,
Why?
it's simple.
It makes no sense.
No, it does. We're caveman mentality.
Explain it to us why.
And we fear what we don't know. It's been through that time and time again. We fear what we don't know, so we're gonna hunt it down and kill it.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I understand why these idiots do it.
Oh.
I don't understand why they think that's a logical response.
Right. Well, here's where I think what Beaveman is saying, right, is we see these things moving in ways we can't understand and do. These things have propulsion we don't understand and we can't even see the propulsion. So let's shoot at it, not knowing what kind of weapons they have, where they come from, how many of them are there. It's kind of dumb, right? Like,
Well,
it just doesn't make any
I
sense.
understand what you're saying, but also if we shoot it down, we're the first ones on the scene to retrieve it too. If it manages, I mean, how many foreign governments?
Why would you shoot it down if it's friendly? What the fuck are you
Okay,
shooting
fair
at
enough.
it
Let
for?
me
You
go back
don't
to
know
what I
its
think is-
intention. You don't know its intentions, period.
and we
Why
don't know if it's
shoot
friendly
at
or
it?
not.
Yeah, but why
That
would
was the
you
whole point.
automatically
No, you're
assume?
just naturally assuming it
And going
isn't.
back to the caveman mentality, it scares us, so we throw rocks at it.
Well, I think
Again,
there's also,
that's what we shouldn't do.
Oh, I
That's-
agree.
Again, what I'm saying is I understand that mentality. I don't understand why they think that's logical. That's not logical.
I
That's
agree.
stupid.
I agree with that.
What's confusing though is if they have information as to why, because I feel like if they're going to shoot these things down, they have a reason, right? And if that reason is, if they have a good reason, there's got to be a reason they're not telling
Okay,
us.
so it goes back to that.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
sorry.
on. So because these UFOs regularly are found messing around with nuclear bases. They have been on record as to shutting down and activating ICBMs that are armed. So if these events have happened and they have been made aware to the public or maybe slipped out, we don't, because I mean, the government's saying so little, we don't know. There could be species out there that are hostile, and that's why they shoot some of these things down. We don't know.
Well,
So
it goes back to two areas that I can think of. One is if you've ever seen The Day the Earth Stood Still, the classic movie, right? And then the remake with Keanu Reeves is that the guy comes down and they destroy the book, and this book that was given to him that could cure cancer and all the diseases of the world because mankind doesn't understand what it is, right? And we fear that. And the other one is an old Twilight Zone episode where the aliens stand on a hill and they activate everything in this little town, and they put people against people. So maybe it's one of those two things, like we don't understand it.
So, members of the Great Slabtail Nation, that 2 minutes of gibberish, I didn't understand any of it. He's making references that you would actually have to have seen instead of describing it. So,
What, you've never seen the great
I
Keanu
don't
Reeves,
know.
the Day the Earth Stood Still?
no, I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's a classic too.
We're
Right?
sorry,
Unless when I say
Keanu.
like context,
Well,
you gotta have some context.
anyway, I won't
okay.
go into detail, but it's got
Well,
a great
moving on.
line in it.
Okay. All right.
Oh man.
Okay. What else, Steven?
Let's see. I had one more thing here.
So, what do you think the
Um,
underwater things are?
Man, if I had
Alien?
to,
Or
well, so I've always been a believer that Atlantis, at least at some point, existed.
Douchebag.
Oh, whatever. So maybe not in the way that it existed like in the cartoon movies and all that bullshit. But I mean, if with oceans that are deep enough that we haven't explored, with subterranean, environments that are slowly being discovered and like underground oceans and shit. I mean, the possibility that there's life on other parts of this planet that we haven't been able to see or discover yet is super high. I think it's almost, it would almost be, I don't know, maybe just ignorant to assume that there's nothing else on this planet to discover as far as life goes.
Are you familiar with the lake out in California? I think it's out in California where they have UFO sightings coming out of the lake and possibly abducting people, and the crab-like creatures underneath, and they experiment on people. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, JD talked about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you think that there's some real I can't think of the word, some realism to it?
I mean, maybe. I don't know necessarily why I guess some of the UFO stuff doesn't make sense if it's terrestrial underwater civilizations. Like, I don't see why they would come up and massacre cows and other animals and abduct people and experiment when I'm sure they could probably just observe and come up and and not be so obvious about it.
Okay,
It
so
just seems
maybe
silly to
they're
me.
just like Ron said, they don't understand it, so they're gonna shoot it.
Yeah, they're Gungans.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. It's
Just
dude,
because
I don't.
just because they're underwater, you can not assume that they're more advanced than us.
That's true.
That's
That is
true.
true.
I mean,
Misa think cow tongue is. Let me rip it out. Ooh.
well, I feel like they'd have to be hyper intelligent, because when you're talking transmedium transportation, I mean, these craft seem to move effortlessly and equivalently in the air as they do the water.
Okay, but maybe it's old tech. Like, do you know how your car works?
Well, it could be old tech that just hasn't been rediscovered yet. It's just, I don't know.
No, I'm saying is there's plenty of, like, a hillbilly can drive a truck, right?
Yeah, sure
with a
can.
freaking
Sure can.
IQ with an IQ of 74. So just because like dumb shit happens, this could be just retards who are coming up from underneath the water, like, look at that cow over there, Gunkadoon. Blip, bloop, bloop. Yeah, that's what I said. Let's fuck it.
So the one thing that gets me is that we usually have radar all over the place that detects flying objects. Do we have anything that can detect a lot of activity underwater? And I guess that's why they would be underwater a lot.
Sonar.
Sonar?
Yeah,
Well,
but radar is worldwide.
U.S. Well, I mean, there's not really. I don't think there's one radar that covers the whole world. It's usually sections and different. It's segmented. Like, there's NORAD, which NORAD is its own thing, and then there's a section that covers Europe and Asia. But the USOs are spotted on sonar just as much as they are in radar in the sky.
Yeah, but-
I mean, they're caught regularly. But and then there's also times when they're visually seen but not seen on radar.
But can they travel? Do you think they can travel more freely in water than they could in the air? Because
It seems like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, didn't they track one that was like super fucking fast as hell?
They tracked one that was the Go Fast video, and it went from flying above the water to under the water without causing a splash or a disturbance of the water.
wow.
Which is rather
It
crazy.
is.
And if you can go fast underwater, like that's aerodynamically
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
hydrodynamically weird also.
Well, if you think about when people say fast underwater, if you think about like current technology, I mean, maybe 40, 50, 60 knots underwater, except for maybe some sort of missile or something. But even missiles aren't like, they're not going the speed of sound underwater. They're just not.
But they're also causing, there was no like turbulent wave formed behind them when it went in the water. That's the thing. That's
right.
what's weird.
That's
How
the
is
big
it traveling
thing
through the water without noticing with no disruption of the waves of the water at all?
Well, and
in
that's
the water.
right. I mean, even if you send a missile
Like a
underwater,
stingray.
miles away, you'll still see some disturbance on the surface of the water from the thing underwater.
Well, and you'll see it
So-
behind it also in the water.
Right.
Like if you could track it with a camera, but they didn't see it. It was
There
like
was
it
nothing.
Just
Ooh.
moves through the water like a stingray.
Maybe
It
it's
was
like a
kind of-
magic trick where it's like a pane of glass over top and it's just on top and it's not really
Yeah.
underwater.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it's just the way these things behave on video. They don't match current technological things that are at least available.
They
to the
don't
public.
match current technology. Yeah.
That is
they-
interesting.
So Steven is like the king of redundancy. So
I am the king of
basically
redundancy.
It's very
I'm-
basic.
It's basically basic.
Yeah, basically.
Ah, all right.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So
Fascinating.
what do you think they're going to
Fascinating.
learn from us?
Nothing.
Nothing. We're dumb.
We're fucking retarded. What do you think they're gonna learn from us?
They're good. We're either going to be pets,
Yep. They're still
exterminated,
monkeys.
or slaves.
Yep,
That's what
still
we're going to be.
monkeys.
We're not going to be
Still
equals to
monkeys.
these things. Nope.
Unless they're Gungans. Then we have a shot.
Maybe we have a shot.
So
Maybe we have a
let's
shot.
flip.
But anyway, back to you,
Well, I was
Beaveman.
going to say, let's flip
Wow,
this.
well,
What if we're
great.
on the verge of a technology
No,
breakthrough?
that's not how it works.
Do you think they'll welcome us with open arms? No? Okay.
No, because you dumbasses shot at them.
Yeah, I don't even like our species. I could not
Yeah.
imagine coming across this whole planet and being like, ew, no.
Roll up windows.
Like-
We're out of here.
Great job, Steven.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
Great job. Swan, I believe that is next. Swan.
Swan's next.
You are
Excellent.
next.
I'm ready.
For
I'm
the
ready.
traffic report. No, Swan,
Yes.
before you start the traffic report, if
Uh-huh.
I may,
if you may.
if I may.
Maybe.
Maybe talk in a normal voice.
Okay,
Maybe
just
allow
shut
some-
the fuck up.
Allow some time for some witty repartee.
Just shut up.
All right. Well, you've learned nothing.
You've
And,
learned. You've learned nothing.
No, you've learned nothing.
I feel like the more that you encourage and berate me, the more I just keep doing the same thing.
I encourage and berate you. See,
Mhm.
I'm complicated.
It's your shit sandwich.
That's a drill sergeant.
All right, now, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just
Yep.
let it go.
Okay.
Let's
Yep,
let
yep,
it happen.
Okay.
Naturally.
And now, coming to you live-ish from Slaptail Nation Studios, it's the traffic report with the Swan.
Good evening, Slaptail commuters. This is the
Good evening.
Swan. Thank you. Good evening. Coming to you live from the Slaptail Chopper. And oh boy, the 405 is currently spicier than Vin Diesel's body oil budget. What we've got here, I know, it's going to be
What?
rough.
Sorry?
I'm making
Wow.
it cringy for Ron's.
Sorry.
You know,
Rose?
his rippling
What?
muscles, you know, all that. We've got what appears to be to be 12 highly modified import racing cars and a tank. Yes, approximately going way too fast. Way too fast miles per hour, folks. Authorities are recommending an alternate route, but honestly, let's be real. You're just going to slow down and record it for the TikTok.
Sorry, a tank?
A tank.
What's the maximum speed of the tanks that we have?
I don't know. No
55?
idea. I'm not
60 miles per hour? I don't know.
a tank? I feel like it can go super fast. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, a tank. Way too fast
You gotta
miles
produce
per
some
hour.
more.
I don't
How
know.
fast
Do
you
some
think?
Googling. No. Do the TikTok. And with that, a fairly good looking, buff, bald man in a sleeveless shirt is currently surfing across the hood of a Dodge Charger like it's no big deal. It's freaking dope. Witnesses say he's shouting something about family. Meanwhile,
Like Ohana?
like Ohana, basically.
Like-
Like Ohana!
Like
Yeah.
Dodge Charger.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But his rippling
Pay
muscles
attention,
are lubed
Steven.
up. They're oiled up. Just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
That's so
Meanwhile,
much oil.
a hot guy with very good hair
So much oil.
is doing donuts around in a semi, and it's probably powered by nitrous and adrenaline and NOS and all that stuff that I don't know anything about.
Talk about redundancy. Nitrous is NOS.
It is.
I don't know, dude. There's abbreviations. What does this stand for? NO nitrous
Yeah,
oxide.
nitrous
Oh,
oxide.
that's it. Oh, that's it.
Anyway,
Okay, cool.
why this? I feel like I can smell the Axe body spray.
You probably can.
Oh, it's right here.
Ew.
Whoa, shameless body
Ugh.
product plug there.
Gross. I don't know. Anyways, please use caution if you're merging onto the on-ramp near exit 12 because 2 Honda Civics just parachuted off a bridge.
What?
Yeah, that's going to raise your car insurance premium there. Pretty sure about that.
Maybe they were going back to the USOs.
Maybe. I don't know. Southbound lanes, traffic down to 1 lane because there is a drag race between a purple Lamborghini and a submarine. Just in case you guys want to know.
Hold on just
That's
one second.
that USO situation. It's definitely a Lamborghini purple and a submarine. I don't know how it's happening.
Are you just reciting all the Fast and Furious movies?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just real quick. The fastest military tank ever built is the FV-101 Scorpion, a British light tank with a top speed of 51 miles per hour.
Okay. It was. I mean, that's pretty quick for a
the
tank.
M1 Abrams considered among the fastest with a top speed of around 45 miles.
That's
per
what I
hour.
got.
I feel like that's
That'd be scary,
faster
though.
than you on a
45 mile per hour
bicycle.
tank coming after you.
Yeah, they're definitely scary.
Yeah, I've had one from like several kilometers away turn its turret towards me in peacetime during a training mission, and it was terrifying.
I'd be terrified. Yeah,
What a
big
pussy.
guns. Big guns like
I'm
Vin
just
Diesel.
kidding.
Well, as an infantryman who's just out in the desert on the sand and a tank turns towards you.
I feel like you have time to outrun that.
That reminds me a lot like when the first time I was in a shower in high school.
Wow.
I remember this guy just turned at me, and his turret was aimed right at me from about.
And you just took it like a man.
Well,
No,
I
my
mean,
legs
he
worked
couldn't
for the
really
first time
run
in my life,
away.
and I ran.
You
Oh,
just took it like a trump. You're like,
do it.
No, I was saving it for my daughter's wedding, but I used it then and ran away.
Oh, Family Guy reference. I like that.
There you go.
anyway.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Basically, just to recap, we're talking about illegal speeds, definitely. Property damage, absolutely. Physics, taking the day off today because clearly tanks are going way too fast. Absolutely fast. I don't know. That's all I got from the Swan. Drive safe, or at least keep it fast and furious. Get it?
Wow, that
I
report
think
was
it's-
fast and furious.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious that someone was on the top of a Dodge Charger yelling Ohana.
Oh, Hannah! Yeah, basically.
Oh, singing the Pocahontas theme song.
Which one's hotter, the Vin Diesel or the other guy?
Who's the other guy?
The Rock.
No, the dead guy
Paul
from the
Walker?
Fast and Furious movies.
Paul
Yeah,
Walker was way hotter.
definitely. I agree too. People like all about Vin Diesel, but I don't think so.
Paul Walker
I-
had
I-
dreamy eyes.
I think girls were all about Vin Diesel because in the first movie, he picks that girl up and everybody's like, oh my God, that's so hot.
Yeah, that's the only good part.
Yeah, see, even you remember that.
I do remember that part, but I wouldn't pick him over the other guy.
Here's the
She
thing about that
dies in the
girl.
third movie.
Yeah, but they like bring her back like 10 times.
Yeah.
Like,
I
oh,
think
she
I've
was
only
alive the
seen,
whole
like,
time.
2 or 3 of those.
I've only seen the
before I
first
got
movie,
bored.
but I've seen clips and I'm like, I thought that chick was dead.
Mm.
Anyway, you know, that chick got
Anyway.
hotter as time went by. Like when she was young, not that hot. I didn't think she was hot. But then I saw her in Machete.
Mhm.
She looked pretty good. She was older. I was like, yeah, you're looking pretty good now. When I was
It's kind
younger.
of like the Swan. She ages well, looking hotter with age.
Same.
Same.
There you go.
Time.
Oh,
Not me. My eyes getting droopier and droopier. I can't wait. I'm having surgery.
you should.
I'm going to. I'm going to have both of them opened way
You
up.
gonna get a
You're like-
BBL on your face?
It's going to just be look at this.
That's creepy as hell. Jesus.
Korean?
Yeah, that's a.
I'm just going to look like I'm surprised all the time.
You're gonna put your eyebrows up too. Your eyes
Just my
and
eyes.
your
I'm just going to have them cut my eyelids up.
You should just shave your eyebrows off, have them pull your eyes up, and then you can just draw on your eyebrows. Pick your mood for the day in the morning.
Why? Because I'm Latino?
No, well,
Yeah.
you can also double as a
No.
clown. I mean, that would be weird.
We'll start calling you Consuela.
Consuela.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway,
Well, great job, Swan. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that was. I'm not sure that really happened. Because I've never
I've
seen.
never
There's
made
video.
things up.
There's
There's
video,
video.
evidence of
Is there
everything
video?
she
Oh,
said.
yeah.
Mhm,
You know,
there
Swan,
is.
you should start changing these reports to the Trump report, the Trump traffic report,
Mm,
because that idiot thinks anything he sees is real.
maybe that's what
Clearly,
I'm
he's just
doing.
watching TV all day, like Netflix, and he thinks it's real.
I mean, whatever.
And then this large lizard came out of the water. It was really big, not as big as my bank account.
There's dinosaurs all over
Almost-
Puerto Rico.
Almost as big as the guy that's climbing the Empire State
I can
Building.
only
The
imagine.
president of Puerto Rico on the line right now.
There's giant monkeys in New York. It's like, all right, you need to calm down, Trump.
Every time he opens his mouth, it's like I really go into the fact check behind it. Like, how much of this shit is really happening?
Nothing. Absolutely
agree.
nothing. Nothing.
I
He's-
agree.
I don't know how. First of all, he's not even. Here's the thing. He's not even lying. He's not lying. He just lives in a fantasy world.
It's true. The other day
He's
he was
so
late for a
dumb.
meeting.
Go ahead.
I just-
Lori,
Because he
okay.
pooed himself.
He was so late for a meeting. They asked him where he was, and he was like, I was learning to train a dragon. Like, it's just what he does, dude. It's terrible. Anyways.
Well, I love
I was
the
on Dragon
Chicago
Force
mayor
One.
that came out about the riots happening in his town or the ICE thing, and he's there with a mic. It's like, oh my God, I don't know how we're going to hold down, but we will get through this. he's just mocking Trump. There's nobody on the street.
So good. I like the filming that they did of the people in Portland.
Yeah.
They're all like wearing their inflatable suits and like, oh my God, they're so very terrible. They're assaulting this federal facility, and they're just all sitting on lawn chairs. There's like 4 of them. Like, oh yeah, they're horrible. This is terrible, you guys. What can you do?
I have a feeling when
Anyway.
aliens invade, they're going to show Trump Independence Day, and he's going to be like, nuke them all. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be horrible. This just sucks.
They're just gonna kill them. I heard that they've got their pipes inside their aircraft is lined with gold.
They have tiny
Let's just kill
hands.
I can only
It's
imagine
just so
that's why
stupid.
half the aliens out there, the USOs and the UFOs, actually fucking stay away from it, because this guy gets out and talks to like, yeah, no, there's got to be a better planet to invade or take over.
Aliens
Anyway.
get Fox News. They pick up Fox News when they get close, and they're like, no.
Fly away.
Anyway,
Imagine being the history editor who has to write like the last couple years of history.
Mm.
It's going to be terrible.
yeah, how are you going to spin this one in a good light? It's got to be tough, but whatever. All right, well, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm going to use my teleprompter.
Ooh.
Okay, you do that. You use your teleprompter.
All right, now it's my turn. If I can get the producer to cue up my music, please.
Producer.
If I can.
Producer.
Oh, it's me. Sorry. I do
oh.
everything. Sorry.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Members of the Great Slaptail Nation, it's time for Beaveman's Not So Grand Rounds. Yeah.
See how
that
he
intro goes
gets new
hard.
music? He gets new music and new intro. The rest of us don't.
I
He
didn't
spends
get
all the
any,
money
so
to
what are you
himself.
bitching about?
You don't have a segment, Ron. So why would you have intro music?
Nice to meet
He
you.
has
didn't
a
hear-
segment in his own mind.
Hey, if Trump can have his own
Mine was
mind
that-
going on, I fucking can have my own mind going on.
The intro goes hard. I thought the last one was boring, so I just changed the music.
Oh, what about the rest of us? What if we want ours changed?
Mine
Learn how
is
to do it,
extra.
then.
Yeah,
First of all, Steven has a great intro, and so do you, Swan.
I'm just giving the producer. shit.
Anyway, all right. Feet
All right.
can be. My segment is called "Feet Can Be Lovely."
Feet can be lovely.
It's true. Feet can be lovely.
Ew.
Feet are
Don't make
great.
it gross. Don't make it gross.
The American Psychiatric Association defines fetishistic disorder related to feet as a paraphilic disorder characterized by persistent and recurrent sexual arousal focused on feet. Yeah, baby.
Mm.
Fucking
And feet
ew.
are considered a highly non-genital body part. Duh. Focus on
Feet aren't the genitals?
Nope.
No.
Manifested by fantasies, urges, or behaviors occurring over at least 6 months and causing clinically significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, or other important areas of functioning. What does this mean? You are so goddamn obsessed with a foot that you can't do nothing else.
Mm.
Oh,
Beefman likey.
does
Yes.
footlongs from Subway turn you on then?
No. What is a paraphilia, Stephen? You might be asking.
I am.
A paraphilia refers to intense and recurrent sexual interests, sexual fantasies, or urges that are atypical, involving inanimate objects, non-consenting individuals, or suffering. A paraphilic disorder is diagnosed only when these interests cause significant personal distress, impair social or occupational functional, or involve harm to others, such as non-consenting adults, or that word we won't say. Simply having an unusual sexual interest, I don't think that's fair to say, is not a disorder unless it meets the criteria for distress, as previously mentioned. So therefore, even if you like the feet, that doesn't mean that you have a fetishistic disorder, because it's got to cause you some distress if you're not around the foot.
Well,
You have to
I have a
crave the
question.
foot.
You got to crave the foot.
I have a question.
Please.
Yes.
Yes, please.
What
What are you
if
saying yes, Swan?
what if the foot? What if you're not aroused maybe by the foot directly, right?
Mm-hmm,
But maybe you're aroused by the impact of the foot to the genitals.
Mm.
You mean the mental impact, or you mean like the actual kicking of the balls?
The actual like impact of foot to testicles.
Oh.
Sure, that's still a fetishistic interest, or that might be or a sexual interest rather. And not
That's more of a
necessarily-
sexual interest. Okay, so I might have that then.
Okay.
I love how your eyes darted up and you had to really kind of like, I don't want to reveal too much about myself about this. So,
No, I'm an
Something
open
is-
book. I mean, yeah. Okay, go on.
so would
All right.
would shoes fall underneath that fetish?
Yes.
Because there are a
Yes.
lot of women that
Yeah.
love shoes, and that
Wait, whoa.
Not
No,
to
no,
like in a
no.
Not just
sexual.
women.
Not wait, whoa.
Way.
Could you explain that a little bit more, Ron? Are you saying that they like just like shoes?
well, how many?
We're talking about deriving a sexual interest in it, Ron, not because they like to
hear
buy
me out
shoes.
here on this, right? Buying shoes.
It just seems like it was a weird thing for you to start with about the purchase of shoes by women, as opposed to saying that men like to see women in high heels.
It could go either way if you wanted to. But
Well, fetishistic disorders are more highly prevalent in males, but sure, go
yeah,
ahead.
I mean,
Please present your case.
all right. So, how many pairs of shoes does the Swan have?
Probably like 100.
And each
Yeah, but
pair
it's not
releases a
because of
dopamine or
sexual-
serotonin released into the brain, right? So
No,
she gets this
that's-
like chemical kick from it.
I am afraid
No.
you have like totally missed the boat on this one.
I don't
No.
think so, but okay. Does she get gratification from the purchase of the shoes?
Do you get gratification from going to Goodwill and getting a good deal?
Not so much as a fetish good deal, unless they
Then
have
why
a
would
sale.
my buying
Then why
shoes
is
be a
hers any
fetish
different?
deal? It's
So-
not a sexual.
I think you missed what I said a definition of a fetish and an interest is.
No, I
Like I'm
didn't.
not getting sexually aroused by buying my shoes.
I guess
a
I'm trying
fetishistic
to
disorder, once again, a paraphilic disorder
Yeah.
is characterized by persistent and recurrent sexual arousal focused on feet, manifested by fantasies, urges, or behaviors occurring over at least 6 months and causing clinically significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, or other important areas of
I understand
functioning.
that. I guess I'm trying to
I don't
make
think
a
you do.
broad
What does that mean?
connection to it, and I guess there is no broad.
That's not a broad connection. Where we're talking about is a fetishistic disorder. In other words, if Swan doesn't buy a pair of shoes, that doesn't bother her. She doesn't have an overwhelming drive to buy shoes.
Does it cause you distress
It doesn't
if you don't
cause-
buy shoes?
No,
I think you're clear.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm
So
good.
again, if someone has a bunch of shoes, that doesn't mean that they have a fetishistic disorder, because it doesn't impair their ability to work, have social interactions with others, have social situations, and they don't have any distress about not having to buy shoes.
Okay, so again, if I like getting hit in the balls, but I have distress afterwards just because of the lingering side effects, does that count?
No, once again, Stephen, you have a sexual interest.
Right,
You
but
don't
I'm also
have a fetishistic disorder. Does it bother you if you're not being kicked in the balls or having your balls stomped? Does it affect your work and your social situations? Are you not able to go to work because you're thinking about having your balls stomped all the time?
sometimes. No, I'm not. No.
Okay. Well, again, you have an interest in something, but you don't have a fetishistic disorder.
Well, that's fair. Good. I'm in the clear. Thanks, Doc.
So do you think so if I can see someone buying foot pictures and wanting all of the things related to feet and the person purchasing it, but if the person like is the OnlyFans model for that, do they have that problem as well? They're doing it for money and to
So they'd be a
give it
foot
to
whore.
the other person, but is it also
Here's what I find disturbing
uh-huh.
is that you normies don't understand the difference between
Normies.
between an interest and a fetishistic disorder. Let me describe it to you guys a little bit more plainly.
Describe it a little more. Okay.
Describe it a little bit more plainly. Okay. When I am telling you about something that is a medical diagnosis,
Mm-hmm.
that means that you have to meet the criteria for this disorder to be diagnosed with it. In other words, a fetishistic disorder, I explained to you guys what the diagnosis was and what the key
More than
components
6
were
months
for you
and
to have this problem.
it disturbing
What
your
you
life.
guys are describing is an interest.
Okay, so this person, I'm just making it up because this person has 4 OnlyFans pages that he subscribes to that are only foot people, like the person, like the whatever is only giving them foot pictures or foot images or foot videos or whatever. They watch it on every single break at work or even in the bathroom at work. And they're now in debt because they're charging it up so much that they can't pay their phone bill and eat because their OnlyFans is consuming them so much. It's like a gambling problem.
Yes, that's a paraphilic disorder. Yes.
So now so that person has a problem, right?
Yes,
The
that
person's
person
subscribing
has,
to
because
that.
everything I just said, yes. that
Now,
person.
person number 1 of 4 who is providing these videos for that person and the OnlyFans foot model, do they have that because they're feeding that person's habit?
No.
Or they're just doing it because they know
Why
that-
do you
I don't know.
Are you addicted to being a nurse?
No.
Okay. So if they have any type of paraphilic disorder in this regard, it wouldn't be a foot fetish disorder. It might be an exhibitionist
Okay,
disorder.
there you go. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
All right. I
Okay.
feel like you guys are dumb.
No, we just
No, I was asking questions to better understand.
I feel like you guys. I feel like I gave you guys too much credit. I
No.
thought we would just go right through
I
this.
was trying to make a
Gave
broad
you
connection that wasn't there. So thank you for
the person
clarifying.
who can't control their life because they have a foot fetish problem and
Correct.
debt because so I was just
So once again, when I compare it to things, I'm comparing it to something like, yes, a good thing is like gambling.
Mhm.
Someone who it consumes their entire life and they're just trying to get ahead and they're just trying to chase that high of that one time they won, but really it's just destroying their entire life, their work, their social situations, everything. Yes, it is the same type of thing. In other words,
Okay.
this consumes their every thought process.
Okay.
People who like to see women in heels or boots or nylons or whatever, that's an interest that they have. That's not a fetish. It doesn't consume their life.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Wow, you guys are...
We're with you. We're with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So from a clinical perspective, the distinction between a benign sexual interest in feet, like I said.
You probably should have just kept going and let us.
I thought you guys would grasp it. Ron's tried to say that you had one because you buy shoes.
No, I was trying to
Anyway.
equate something that's not there, of course.
He wants to give me a disorder.
Yeah.
I think I have enough disorders. I don't need your help. Thank you.
Fair enough.
Anyway, in feet, a disorder hinges on the presence of distress and impairment, as I said. Okay, so some famous folks that have foot fetishes kind of makes sense. Foot fetishes, but not a disorder. Does that make sense? And so, in other words, they're interested. People who will say on interviews, "Oh, I like feet," whatever. Quentin Tarantino makes sense if you think about it. Like freaking Uma Thurman
With
was
her-
freaking
Mhm.
in Kill Bill was
Yep.
Kill Bill, Pulp
Move your
Fiction.
big toe. Move your big toe.
Barefooted. And
Yep, Pulp Fiction. She was barefoot like the entire time she was dancing, all the time. And of course, in Dusk Till Dawn, he drinks freaking champagne off of Salma Hayek's toes. Which, God, I wish I could have done the same thing. Oh my God!
Is that more of
Anyway,
a fantasy
for who?
for anybody?
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on the person, but it would be a great fantasy for me. Yes, and also, Tommy Lee has said that he likes feet too. His reason is a little bit gross, though. He says, "My mother was Miss Grease in 1957. She's gorgeous.
Okay.
All right. She's gorgeous and she's got beautiful toes.
What
That's
the
one of the that's one of the reasons
Who
I
says that about their mom?
it gets
It
better.
gets worse.
It gets worse.
/ better. Worse.
That's one of the reasons I have a foot fetish today. When I was a kid, I'd massage her feet.
Going back to that insult at the beginning, what was it?
Oh, what the fuck?
Well-
Why Tommy Lee needs to get that? You know that thing from Men in Black that erases your memory? I need that for the last 30 seconds.
What was that
Zacky
insult
thing?
from Stand By Me? You said, Beaveman?
Why don't you go fuck your mother again?
Yeah, that's what it reminds me
Why don't you go
of.
rub your mom's feet again, you freak? The fuck?
That's what it
Well,
reminds
let's
me
not
of.
cast too much. Well, let's not throw too much shade at Tommy Lee. He did bang Pamela Anderson for a really long time.
Okay, that's not a huge flex. Who in Hollywood hasn't fucked Pam Anderson?
I've been to Hollywood and I have not fucked
No.
Pam Anderson.
Who's a part of Hollywood and hasn't fucked Pam Anderson?
Harsh, man. Pam Anderson's a good person. She's got a good heart.
I'm sure she's a good person. It doesn't change the fact that she was
Hey,
Anyway.
she was.
Why
getting a
is
dick.
it
You know what?
okay
It's
for
okay.
her?
That's all right for her to
And-
get that dick.
Yeah, why
You
is
get
it
that
not
dick,
okay
girl.
for her, but everybody else, like, ooh,
You know what? And
I've
people
fucked
talk.
5,000 women.
You know,
I-
people like, talk
whoa.
big shit about how freaking how hung freaking Tommy Lee was, but you know what? She is now dating freaking Liam Neeson,
Mhm.
and apparently he's even bigger.
Okay, well, listen. I believe that. I mean, he did train Obi-Wan Kenobi. He did train
Batman.
Agent K. He did train Batman. So it makes sense. But
Wouldn't your hog get in your way of your sword work, though?
Well, maybe that
That's
was
probably
his
why
sword.
he got killed.
they
That's probably why he
just
got
taped
killed
it
when
to
he was
his leg.
Qui-Gon. When he was Qui-Gon, that's probably why he got killed. It was weighing him down.
Yeah.
He should have zigged when he zagged.
The
I mean,
force
I
was
feel-
strong with that one.
Mhm.
If you have good control of your big hog, you're probably good with a sword.
Or, you know,
No, 'cause
Doesn't
look,
it
and a
translate?
credit to there's going to be a what is it, Spaceballs 2. So I want to see if they're going to use the
Oh, I
Schwartz
can't wait.
again.
Well, hold on.
Well, I
Look,
hope it'll be a bigger Schwartz.
Swan, when it comes to hog control,
Uh-huh.
when it's soft, there's not a whole lot of control there. It just kind of does its thing when you're doing your thing.
Hmm.
And I don't feel like Jedi's had like tidy whities or jock straps. So I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like their shit was just all over the place while they're flipping around and everything. It's just
No, they had layers,
Hitting
man.
thighs.
They had layers like the samurai. That's what
Yeah,
that
they-
whole thing was based on.
They probably
Not all of
wrapped it
them.
like they did do like the women's chests and stuff. They wrapped it. They like mummied it.
They didn't wrap the women's chest. What are you talking about? Princess Leia had her tits way out there just hanging.
That's because
There were no bras in
yes,
space.
Yes.
why not? Wouldn't the tits just float everywhere?
She was so fine. Anyway.
R.I.P. Carrie Fisher.
R.I.P.
There you go.
R.I.P.
There you go.
All right. But what about the really famous foot fetish, folks? That's right. I'm talking about serial killer Jerry Brudos. That's right. That motherfucker was sick. You know he fucked more than one pair of shoes.
Gross.
Mm.
Yes, a notable serial killer with a specific foot and shoe fetish was Jerry Brudos. He was known as the shoe fetish slayer and the lust killer.
Wow.
Although marginally, Brudos murdered 4 young women in Oregon. Pff, pussy, only 4. From 1968 to 1969, his crimes were heavily driven by his fetish for practice, which included stealing women's shoes and underwear from neighbors long before the murders began.
Who is
Forcing
this
his-
again?
Bruno
Jerry
Mars.
Brudos. You don't know who Jerry Brudos was?
No, I've never heard the
Freaking
name.
giant big ass serial killer.
I've heard
Shove
of
his
this
feet in-
before. I
like to shove
don't
his feet
remember
in
the
high
name
heels.
now.
Okay, well, can I continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Continue.
All right. Forcing his victims to wear high heels and lingerie from his collection before and after killing them. I don't know how he forced them after they were dead.
I mean,
Well,
you just put them on.
Put it on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's not forcing.
threading them.
Well,
Well, they're not
Threatening 'em.
resisting when they're dead.
Yeah, definitely.
so-
That's why you say you're not forcing. Let's see. Severing and keeping the feet and breasts of some victims as trophies. He would even place a severed foot into different shoes to satisfy his desires until it decomposed.
Little foot model action.
And using a mirror on the floor of his garage to look up at his victims and taking photographs of them. Jerry Brudos. Shout out to Jerry Brudos,
Mm,
Oregon,
Shout out.
6869. Actually, I don't know if he's still alive. Anyway, what a dirtbag.
Did he like jerk off in the shoes?
Also, his mother was Miss Grease in 19.
Jesus.
That's a callback.
To answer your question,
Okay.
Swan, he's dead. 2006.
He's dead.
2006. Thank God. Another serial killer dead. Thank you much.
Yay.
Well, you might be asking yourself, what's Beaveman's take?
We totally are asking. What's Beefman's take?
I have to say that I, too, like pretty feet. But I have some of my own foot phobias.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
For example, squat toes. Ugh.
Ugh.
Hairy feet. The dreaded long second toe.
That's
Ugh.
why do people with long second toes always wear fucking slides and sandals?
I don't.
I don't know
Because
either.
the longer
How
toe
creepy.
hurts their feet.
That
It hurts
but
their
that toe
shoes.
always droops over the end of the fucking sandal, and it's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finger toes. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Where they're
ew, my
so
first
long,
wife.
they look like
my
fingers.
My first wife had fucking finger toes. That bitch could pick anything up off the floor with her toes. It was weird.
Oh, did she hang from the ceiling? Did she like get
Did she
grabbed?
stomp your
Well,
balls?
No, she wasn't into anything cool.
Aw,
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
My new Dommy mommy does though.
All right.
Is that the one that when we talked to, that was the goth girl that you picked up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Still with her. Cool.
Oh, we're back on now. We're a thing
They're
now.
not dating.
Oh,
They
they're
just
just-
fool around a little. They just fool around a bit.
They
we
just
just
hang
fool
out.
her-
It's fine.
Just hang out.
We just hang out and do stuff.
She's sleeping
Okay.
right now?
Okay.
No, she's at home.
Oh, okay.
Don't make fun of my biggest fan.
Anyway, sorry. Let me keep going. Finger toes. I said that. Fungus on toenails.
Ew,
That's
yeah. Fungus is
scary.
bad. Male or female, any fungus.
Men
is
should
Hold on.
never bare their feet. I'm so
I have
sick
a
of seeing
story.
men's feet.
Mhm.
I have a story
Yeah.
about fungusy toenails. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm not super shy about like kissing a foot or whatever while I'm doing business, right? And
Sure.
I was with this girl, and things we were doing our thing, and I'm like, and working my way down her leg, doing my thing, and I get to her toes, and I can smell them before I even get to her foot. And
Ew.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I look, I became Ken doll smooth, and I left tire tread marks on the carpet on the way out. It was fucking gross, man.
Ew.
That shit's gross. That's almost as bad as like permanently stained feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're
Wow.
walking barefoot and they're like black on the bottom.
Wear shoes. people.
Layers.
Come on, wear
Yeah.
shoes. Wear shoes. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a treatment for toenail fungus. It's called terbinafine. All right. Yeah. Okay. And finally,
It works.
fat feet, where it looks like a loaf of baked bread in a shoe.
Ooh.
That's
That's
bad too.
Ankles.
Hold on.
Ankles,
Not
right?
cankles, like the
Cankles.
fat on top of the feet.
Have you
Fat
guys
on top of the feet?
the perfect example? Do you guys remember seeing the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel?
No.
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 Okay, well there's a part in that show where he's
Perfect
Well, no.
example, except for no one here has seen it.
Okay, well, I'm still going to use the example because I'm sure somebody listening has seen the movie. It was a great movie back in the day, at least back then it was. But when he was tested, he was in the diner, and the diner gets like robbed, and he takes down the guys, and it was a test, and he's pointing out the reasons he knows that everything was
Oh,
fake.
yeah. I
And he
remember
goes,
that.
look at the waitress. He goes, my mom was a career waitress for 30 years. She would have never worn high heels. And this chick had a knee that turned into a fucking shoe. And it was hilarious. He's
I've
like, she'd
seen
have
that
bunions the
clip.
size of pancakes by lunch. And I'm like, there it is.
Wow.
Gross.
Great example, Steven.
Thanks, man.
Great example.
Great example.
Great example, Stephen.
Anyway,
Anyway.
where was I?
Why don't you
Okay.
go underwater and don't come back up?
All right,
Yeah.
but I do love heels, boots, strappy sandals, but I don't like many of Swan's choices. She can wear some ugly fucking
He
shoes.
doesn't like Birkenstocks, friends. They're very comfy.
Oh, they're
And I
so
like-
hot. The
I like a good pair.
Birkenstock.
I like a good pair of Mary Janes.
Yeah, not Birkenstocks.
I mean,
Okay.
naked, any pair
Nope.
of shoes can look
Nope.
good.
No.
I
Anyway,
will die on that hill, but whatever.
but hey, I like my packages wrapped. Yes, it is awesome to see a hot chick naked, but it's the mystery and the torture I enjoy. Wonder if you have sexy feet? Send your pics to the Beaveman at slaptailsquad@gmail.com or slaptailnation.com. I will give you an honest appraisal, but please send me the whole package, not just the feet. I love women, and yes, trans women too. If you're trying, I'm buying, figuratively. And that is the Beaveman's take. Thank you.
So just
There
can
you
all
go.
feet? You want all feet?
What did I just say?
I hear you, but I'm gonna give you a heads up, people. If you have any questionable feet, put some cute shoes on and then disguise them when you send your pictures.
Yeah, disguise them so they don't
So-
look like feet. Maybe put some
Just send the
gloves on
pictures.
them.
I don't know if it's because I'm in a wheelchair, but I really like a nice pair of legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do. I
You know,
really
nothing
do.
beats a great pair of legs.
That's
It really, nothing does. Like that's the reason I picked up the seal girl, because she's a dancer. She's got great dancer legs.
Mm.
Great
Like the reindeer?
Prancer.
dancer and prancer. Yeah. Hell
I was
yeah.
gonna bring that up when we
Dasher.
started with you that you said you liked feet. It was because you can't walk that you have
I
a
thought
foot
that was
fetish.
maybe the case, but it's not the case because it's not a jealousy thing. It's just like
No,
nice
it's
legs.
a strong admiration, not
Dasher.
jealousy.
That could be.
I don't
yeah.
even know her.
I get that. You admire the human body. That's the part you like the most.
Well, I mean, I'm not a fucking weirdo that
Like a
like
fetish?
legs. No, it's just like I mean, it's I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like
Mhm.
if a girl if a girl's legs are just straight.
So you don't have
They
them
don't have
hanging in
any
the
definition
garage
or
going
curve.
into. You're not taking pictures of them underneath you.
You know what I'm tired is? I'm tired of all these freaking men, quote men, who keep shaming all these muscular women and their freaking
Yeah,
gorgeous
why?
quads. I'm like, you're just jealous, motherfucker, because you don't have any muscles
Oh
whatsoever.
my
I'm like,
god, dude!
bring it with
Dude.
your buff ass and your quads.
Give me
Here
give
for
me
us.
give me a buff ass with them fucking huge ass fucking thighs. Wrap that shit around my head, suffocate me. It's fine. If I die, I
And
die.
kick him in the balls while you're at it.
Yeah, and kick him in the balls.
Or well,
My
I mean, if
God.
your legs are wrapped around my head, then you'd probably have to punch them. But it's fine. We'll make it work. Logistics.
Steve, I love how animated you are. No one can see how animated you are with your hands when you just bring up your hands and like collapse around your head. I thought that was
I
awesome.
know, man. I just, dude. I just say,
Ron's
man.
is
it's-
getting visuals of this, so be careful, Steven.
Yeah.
Like you're giving him
Definitely.
exactly what you don't want
definitely.
right there.
Why not?
Well, I'm glad that we enjoyed that segment and that you guys are clearly all retarded and didn't really understand.
We understand it.
I really said it very plainly, but that's fine.
And if you have a foot admiration, it's fine. A fetish is a little weird.
If it's seriously destroying your life, seek medical help. There is help out there. You're feeling shame.
Is
You're
there
feeling like it's ruining your life.
an organization like Gamblers Anonymous for feet?
No, go see your fucking doctor, Swan.
Oh,
Hold on.
Start the process.
start the process.
Stop trying to treat yourself. Go see a doctor. Don't
That
read
being
a
said-
website. Don't fill out a form. Go see a fucking doctor.
Or
Jesus,
better
Swan.
yet, if
What
you
if
could
you
turn it
go to
into
the
an
doctor-
OF page, go for an OF page and then have it sponsored by some major shoe company.
How is it an OnlyFans page if you're the one who's obsessed?
Well, listen. Here's the thing. If you're obsessed, there is a community for you. Go over to the Foot Wiki. All right.
How do you know that one?
But again,
And-
you're trying to cause more of the problem. I'm telling them to go see their.
I'm trying to keep you medical professionals in business, asshole.
Hey, asshole! They got to come see us, not go freaking go and like dive more
Well,
further
maybe
into
they're
their
not there
fetish.
yet.
You
Maybe
dummy.
they're not at that. Maybe they're not at that point yet. Maybe they need a little push. Fucking
He's
Well, they're not
feeding the
all on
fetish.
wheels.
It's
Maybe
fine,
they
it's
need to
fine.
walk over on their feet.
yeah. I'm just feeding the fetish. Get it?
Get it? Get it? No.
Oh, terrible!
Terrible.
Fucking Indiana comedy, folks. Indiana comedy.
Yo.
Yo, Swan, it is your final segment. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
God, this is going to be horrible, and that's
Probably
why
gonna
we
be
like it.
horrible. It's probably going to be horrible.
I
It's
can't
fine.
wait. So this is the worst segment, the worst /
Shut
best segment.
Up. It's your favorite.
That's what I just said. It's
I
the
know.
worst / best segment.
Okay.
Everybody, strap in.
Strap in.
Strap
Cue the
on.
music. Cue the music.
So you think you're funny? Do you think you're as funny as a swan? How about when Swan does a completely dumb joke? Will it make you laugh? Will it make you cry? Does it make you want to drink heavily? Let's find out, because it's time for Dumb Jokes with Swan.
Okay, so I'll try to redeem myself. I don't know if it's going to go well. What the fuck are you doing over there? What is that?
Listening to joke.
Okay.
Please bring joke.
It's ugly. It's ugly.
I want to
All
put
right.
a mask on. Can I wear a mask?
Go ahead. Do it.
Okay, well,
No,
go ahead. I'll
you
go ahead
can't.
and start.
No, don't even leave my joke segment. You're the
Okay,
only one who
fine.
laughs.
Okay, let's go.
Because you. Okay, let's go. An old guy's in a church with his wife when she says, I just let a silent fart. What do you think I should do? He says, put a new battery in your hearing aid.
That was pretty good.
All right, very good so far.
See, I need Steven. Yeah. Can you take that mask off? It's hindering my comedy.
Why?
Because I can't see your ugly facial expressions and your
Jesus.
disdain for me, your disdain for me and your facial looks.
Never mind. Put it back on, please.
Put it on. Put it on. Your eye. It's your eye. Just kidding. All right. A blonde's zooming down the highway and when a cop pulls her over, he comes through a window and says, Lady, do you realize you were doing 90 miles an hour? She says, That's impossible, officer. I've only been driving for 20 minutes. No? Come on. I feel like they're getting better. That's what you don't want to hear. It's what you're not giving me compliments because they're getting better. Can't even insult them. Right. No?
No, terrible.
Stop. You could do them better?
Yes, actually.
Well, I'm not a comedian. I'm trying.
I'm also not a comedian.
Okay, well, I'm not funny.
I am the world's greatest podcast.
Should I use the deep voice? Would that help?
For
those listening, this is how therapy goes.
No, therapy is bullshit.
Please continue, Swan. You're doing
Okay, I'm doing a good job. See? No,
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I am, right, Stephen? Give me a
So good.
So good. Okay. A guy walks into a pet shop and says, I'd like to buy a goldfish. The sales guy says, Do you want an aquarium? The guy says, I don't care what sign it is. I don't believe in that astrology stuff.
Even John smiled. That was a good one.
That's a good one. I like
He
that.
said because it was stupid.
I was just thinking about how I could have done that so much better.
Okay,
No,
feel
that was
free.
good. That was good.
You can do it better. No.
Oh, you gave Steven chest pain.
Hey, if I have chest pain, I've been having it the whole time we've been on. If it hurts here, this isn't my heart, right?
That's your free
It's
eyes.
probably the
It's a large fry.
I was gonna say, it was a medium.
It was a medium.
fry.
That's all I've eaten today. Shut up.
Ugh.
It just hurts when I breathe in. It's fine. It's probably a
It's
pinched
fine,
nerve or
it's
pulled
fine.
muscle.
You don't have any muscle.
He has one.
Thanks,
Go
man.
ahead, Swan. Keep it up, Swan. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Okay. What kind of sneakers do chickens wear? Reebok, bok.
That's fucking.
Maybe I
that's
should
a
do
dad
voices.
joke right there. That's a fucking dad
yeah,
joke.
you should
That's
definitely
great.
do
I like that
voices.
one. I like that one. That's a good one,
All
Swan.
right. No, not too bad,
Okay,
Swan. You're getting,
okay. I'm
unfortunately,
getting
you are
better.
getting better. This is sad.
It's
sad. Swan is
sad.
getting better from constant training.
From constant training. Jackie, I'm trying. All right, here's where it goes bad.
Oh, boy.
Okay. A piece of string walks into a bar and says to the bartender, Give me a beer. The bartender says, Get out of here. You're a piece of string. The piece of string walks out of the bar and up to a stranger and says, Would you do me a favor? Would you wind me around and then put me back through nice and tight? The guy says, Sure. After he does it, he says, My friend, you're getting a bit unraveled there at the ends. Would you like me to give you a trim? The piece of string says, No, please don't. Then the piece of string goes back into the bar, sits down on the bar stool and says, Give me a beer. The bartender says, Wait a minute. Aren't you that piece of string I just threw out of here? Piece of string says, No, I'm afraid not. Get it?
Yeah, I knew where that was going.
Come on, it's cute.
I knew where that was going.
Afraid not.
Afraid not. Hi-yo.
Oh.
You know, if I wasn't having a heart attack currently, that would have been a lot funnier.
Don't have a heart attack. Okay. All right. My last one. Ready?
Ready.
It's I'm gonna try to not fuck it up this time. A parrot sitting on a perch in front of the pet store when a lady comes walking by. The parrot says, Hey, lady. She says, What? Parrot says, You're really fucking ugly. She keeps walking. A few hours later, she comes walking back down the sidewalk. The parrot says, "Hey, lady." Lady says, "What?" Parrot says, "You're really fucking ugly." She goes into the store. She says to the owner, "Your parrot is so rude. He really upset me. I'm going to sue you and I'm going to own this pet store." The owner says, "I'll talk to him. I guarantee it'll never happen again." Next day, lady comes walking down the road and the parrot says, "Hey, lady." She says, "What?" Parrot says, "You know."
Woo, Swan!
All right.
Yeah!
Not the direction I
That was
thought it was
great.
going to take, but yeah, that's a good one.
That's how jokes work,
I
Ron.
have practiced that one all
Weird.
week. And then in the shower, I'd be like, "You know."
Did you just pee? You know.
You know.
I only have one
Criticism?
criticism.
What? Don't get better?
You
You're ruining my
gotta-
joke segment?
Your voice of the lady sounded just like the pet store owner.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so maybe next week I can do it one more time and then it'll be perfect.
I
It'll be
like to do the pet
perfect.
store owner as a someone from the Ukraine or the Eastern Bloc.
You,
Lady, talk. I will talk to parrot for you.
okay, maybe I will do a different voice.
Will never happen again.
I'll do a man voice. I'm like, I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
No,
I've
I
heard
don't
the
know. We'll
the
see.
set up the
Good
joke
job, Swan.
with two different endings, though. So
What's the other ending?
the other ending
What do
is
you-
the pet owner talks to, or the store owner talks to the parrot, goes, "That's amazing," because the parrot doesn't say anything. The hamster's a ventriloquist.
Mm.
So,
I don't know if I'd say that's amazing.
but you know,
Good job.
take it for what it's worth. All right, so yeah.
All right, here's a terrible joke.
I just think it's funny because the parrot is so smart that he's not just repeating, he's calling her fucking ugly.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yep.
that's what makes it funny.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. You don't have to explain the joke. I get it.
Yeah,
You
don't
have to
explain the
explain the
joke,
joke.
Swan. That makes it much worse.
It
You're
is it?
explaining the joke now.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to tell this joke. It's terrible.
It is pretty terrible.
It is pretty. How do you know what joke I'm telling?
I'm thinking it's your new one.
It's not my joke.
Oh, I thought it was your new
not
one
my
that you
joke.
just wrote.
No.
That one. Oh, okay.
How's my joke terrible that I just wrote?
Because you said this one's pretty terrible. But
That
what-
joke is not terrible. It's actually really good.
can tell it. Tell
I've
that one
already
first.
told it on the show, Swan.
Oh,
I
well,
told it on the last
I forgot.
show.
I was too busy being berated and criticized and having PTSD from that. Okay, carry on. Tell your terrible joke.
It's the middle of the night. Dirty Johnny's walking down the hall and his parents' room is open. He looks in and sees his dad just banging away at his mom. His dad sees little Johnny and looks over at him and smiles and nods his head. Dirty Johnny goes back to bed. The next day, Dirty Johnny's dad is walking down the hall and hears some noise, looks in Dirty Johnny's room, and Dirty Johnny is sitting there banging the hell out of his grandma from behind. And his dad says, "Johnny, no!" He says, "Ha, not so funny when it's your ma, is it?"
Gross. Ew.
Oh, it's a terrible joke.
Grandma
What a terrible
fucker.
joke.
It's a good joke.
Grandma fucker.
It's a good joke.
Grandma
That's what you
fucker.
titled that one. Grandma fucker.
Grandma fucker. Hey, it's not my joke. All right. Well, that was fun. All
It
right.
was.
Well,
It was.
let's see. This show, I will have already done my show in Ohio by the time this comes out. So I have nothing coming up, which is nice. I'm going to be actually concentrating a lot on writing for the podcast, working on the podcast, and believe it or not, I'm going to write my 30-minute to an hour special.
Dope. You want me to open for you?
No.
Oh.
I do not.
Just check in.
Thank you for checking. The answer's still no.
Okay.
No one wants you to open for them.
Jackie does.
Jackie's high.
That's okay.
All right. Adios, much fuckos.
And from the Swan, we have our Wax Wings open mic at the Wax Wings Brewing Company in Kalamazoo, Michigan, every first and third Tuesday. The next one will be Tuesday, November 18th. We still have a couple spots open for that. So if you're a comedian and you're interested in that, reach out to us. The next one after that will be Tuesday, December 2nd. We need a whole bunch of people for that one. So reach out to us on slaptailnation.com, slaptailsquad@gmail.com, on the Facebook or the Instagram or the TikTok, which I don't think anybody checks, but you can reach out to us on there. It'll alert us
it'll
if you
alert
want
me.
to do it. And then we have our comedy at the Cricket night before Thanksgiving comedy competition fundraising event, which is going to be freaking dope. Team Dan Leach, I don't know who's on his team, but Team Slaptail Nation's bringing the heat.
Yeah, we're going to kick your ass, Dan.
Yeah.
Suck it, Dan. Your team's going to lose, Dan.
I have to give Dan like a, come on, Dan, bring it. I
Suck
have
it,
to
Dan.
be impartial.
You're going to lose, Dan.
Yeah, fuck you, Dan.
Fuck you, Dan.
I guess I don't have
Going
to be, 'cause
down,
I'm a member
Dan.
of the Slaptail
You heard it
Nation.
here.
We're going
Wait,
down, Dan.
Dan who?
Dan
Suck
Leach.
my little Hispanic dick, Dan.
I think that's getting a little dicey. It's getting a little angry.
It's not so funny when it's your mom, is it, Dan?
Aw. Anyway, so check that
Dan,
out.
remember your
It'll be on
safe
the
word
website.
because they're bringing the pain.
Bringing the pain.
I don't
Right
want to,
before
Ron,
Thanksgiving.
with all due respect, man, I don't
What
want to picture anything with you involving safe words.
Well, thank you. I mean, so there are no safe words involved in it. I like that.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I gotta
You
go
know-
wash
Come
my
on.
Okay, listen,
face,
if I
mouth,
had
ears, and eyes.
corner puking his guts out.
There we
if
go.
I had a genie and the genie said you get one wish and my options were walk or just not hear what I just heard, I'd be sitting comfortably tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you,
So-
Steven. I appreciate you, bud. I really do.
Bye from the
Jesus
Swan.
Christ.
All right,
You two
dorks, you
idiots,
have to say
you
goodbye.
two morons.
Like they're gonna make out right, and we can't. They can't. They're making out right
To go
now.
Yeah.
first. Fuck.
Whoever,
Okay,
like,
and from the
pick.
Rons,
Fucking go.
if happy holidays to everybody, happy birthday to everybody, and all the other fucking thing out there. Stay sane, motherfuckers out there. It's a crazy world. Steven, you've got the last word.
Guys, thanks for having me back once again. I had a lot of fun. I look forward to the next Slaptail open mic. And man, Swan, you're just getting so good with your little jokes. You're just,
Stop trying to butter me up for membership into the squad.
Yeah.
I'm not buttering you up for membership. I'm trying to sell body parts right now for the buy-in. So
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's not so funny when it's your mom, is it, Dan?
oh my God.